Hello, my name's Octavian.
Hello, my name is Jan, and today we're going to present our research on can happiness be measured?
Utilitarianism, the concept of maximizing happiness for the greatest number of people, is a normative foundation of welfare economics. Jeremy Bentham attempted to measure utility over 200 years ago with hedonic calculus, but mainstream economics abandoned the effort, lacking the empirical tools to do so. Modern surveying and psychological research have since changed this. This poster asks, is evaluative subjective well-being, people's overall judgment of life satisfaction, a valid and practical measure of welfare, and what does this mean for government policy? Firstly, we look at the scientific evidence in favor of evaluative SWB. The literature identifies three forms of well-being: hedonic, examining everyday feelings; eudaimonic, measuring meaning and purpose; and evaluative, measuring overall life satisfaction. Three forms of validity are presented: neurological, informant, and revealed preference, and across all three, evaluative SWB holds up as a reliable measure. The literature also shows it correlates with both hedonic and eudaimonic well-being, making it an encompassing measure, relevant and stable enough for governments to track over time. Next, we look at the evidence against evaluative SWB. The literature identifies two key cognitive biases: the substitution heuristic, where respondents replace life evaluation with current mood; and focalism, where people cannot hold their entire life in mind, focusing only on what is cognitively salient. These biases may render individual responses unreliable.
We then consider the data collection section. Large-scale surveys like the Office for National Statistics Personal Wellbeing Survey and the Gallup World Poll give us the coverage needed, nationally and internationally, at low marginal costs. However, coverage sampling and reporting biases mean aggregate results still require cautious interpretation. Turning to policy, our empirical analysis reveals GDP alone is insufficient as a measure of welfare, and policymakers need to find the objective drivers of well-being. The Wellbeing framework provides one, valuing a 1-point life satisfaction increase at 10 to 16,000 pounds enables direct cost-benefit analysis across competing policies. Two priorities emerge from this framework: mental health, the leading source of misery in the developed world, where therapies like CBT offer some substantial returns per pound spent; and education, where embedding well-being and emotional intelligence skills in school curricula has lasting effects on life satisfaction. In conclusion, despite its limitations, evaluative subjective well-being remains the most practical and scientifically grounded measure of welfare available. As psychological research and survey methodology continue to improve, Bentham's utilitarian ideal will come closer and closer to being fulfilled. Thank you for listening.